record. Oh, I'm so happy.
Got it.
All
There
right.
we go.
And I think I figured out how to, oops, how do I share now?
I think it's a green button, isn't it?
Where's the sharing button? Oh, share screen, the big green button, you dumbass.
Yeah, I thought it was a green button.
Screen 2, advanced, files, apps, advanced, basic, screen, share. Ta-da! Can you drive now?
The ask for control.
Approved. Shanky approved. Can you drive?
Yep, looks like it. Yep.
Oh, do I need to close some windows or? Or you can close some windows. You want me to close some windows? What windows do we want? You probably only want this window.
I only really need the one with the cameras on.
Okay, let me get rid of that one.
That
one.
And then we want that one full screen, don't we? Yeah,
that's
it.
That's it.
Because otherwise I can't get to the.
Okay. Awesome. There you go. Should be able to drive. Oh, we want quarter speed. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if you can drive everything.
They need to do something better with this pressure window, I think.
Yeah, I agree. But you can drag it wherever you want to drag it.
Can you resize it or not?
Yep. That's the little button right there. Yep. Click that. How about that? Ooh, that's a good spot, Shane.
How do you then make it bigger? Like that. I get it.
And then the two bars there are the real-time pressure. Yeah. Yep, you can move those around too.
Yeah.
Now you can, and you get a better. Yeah. You definitely can see the club more.
Yeah.
Definitely no blur. Definitely no blur. I got a 185-yard shot on GS Pro on the other screen. Yeah, those were other clubs, pitching wedges. I was just warming up. I know, I got to get more rotation. That's why I was trying to get going out here. Trying to get that body moving.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. All right. Not the Shanksky. Oh. Oh. All right, here we go. We're going to upload that when we get done too. Okay.
All right, I got a 6-iron in hand. I wanted to practice with a little bit of a longer iron today. If you're okay with that?
Yeah, we can do.
Or we can go to a 7-iron with dots on it, or we can go to my stock 8-iron that we use every week.
Yeah, let's go stock 8-iron to start with, can we?
Yeah, of course.
I just want to show you what your pressure does through.
Yeah, as funny as that tech bud is like, I'm excited. He says, I'm excited to hear what Shane has to say about your fucked up weight distribution. I felt like saying, fuck you, dog. That's unnecessary. Yeah. Unnecessary conversation there, Mr. Tech Bud. That's a violation.
Yeah.
All right.
Be interesting to see what.
Yeah, I was like, what is wrong with you? But there's more lighting in here. So I bet you're kind of curious to see about my weight, right?
Oh, I know what your weight will do already anyway. I was bang on with Joe's. Yeah.
That was a really good shot. Well, a good result.
Yeah, good. Okay. Just do 2 or 3.
Okay.
Good. Okay. All righty. This is going to be some change today.
Okay. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Although that felt like 3 really good shots that were very playable, that's for sure. All
Okay.
right.
So.
Teach me Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. So it's good to start with. It's good. It's into the lead side to start with. You're kind of 55-45 to start with, which is really good into that lead foot. I do like that. What we want to see at the top of the backswing, where we're really trying to head towards, is 75-ish at the top stroke into the very start of the downswing. So we don't ever quite get far enough into that lead side,
Okay.
with the push into it. And
Okay.
then so 62 at the top. It wants to be gaining a lot from there into the ground. So 62 to 60. Yeah, 8 wasn't terrible. And then it stays left. It doesn't push then off of the back foot. So we aren't getting that push off of
Right, I see that.
that lead side. So at this point in your swing, it should be reading pretty close to the opposite of where that is. They should be left and right, other way around. So you want to be probably getting close to 60 on the right and then 40 on the left at that point in your swing, where you're pushing off of that lead side. So this is where that load into the lead side really comes into it.
Right.
So it very much is that, position. It's very much about getting into this loaded down here position.
Right.
If you click the 9 little dots that are in a square around me, then you can make me bigger. There should be like 9 little dots in a square. Yeah. So we want to really get this push down into the ground. So we're really loading into the ball of that lead foot from here, pushing into that, and then straight away I'm pushing off of that. So from here, we can push off of that. So the pressure's starting to come off of this lead side.
Yep.
And then it's extending, and it's almost feeling that lead foot is getting up and into the air as it then pushes off the ball of the right foot. So you don't really feel the push off of the right foot, but you really want to feel that it's up and back from here, that lead foot is extending and firing back. We've worked on that before, where we're trying to really fire that lead hip back, that lead foot back. So it's that jump. We're almost feeling the lead foot is in the air at impact.
Like this.
Yeah. And then that lead foot is getting up in the air, where we get that big extension of that lead leg, that pop. It's almost, that's it. That's better. That's much better. Yeah, see, that's better. You got more into 70s there at the top, and then you can see the pressure's worked backwards. You can see the pressure trace, center of mass trace. Yeah, there we go. So this is very different in terms of pressure, because your pressure does back up. So at the start, it's the same as where it was. Then we start to push into that lead side. So we're now pushing more into the lead side during the backswing. Look, we're already up to 70, 71 by the time we're reaching the top of the backswing. So you were 62 at top of backswing before. So we've already got more pressure into that. Now it's starting to come off of that lead side. So you're then getting that little bit of push off of, yeah, there you go. So then it's backing up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you were 70% at the top of the backswing.
Right.
And then you're 62. So you are lightening. It is coming off of that lead side. And that's where your speed is then going to be coming from. Yeah, that's much better. Then you get that pop. Yeah, it's loads better. Yeah, there we go. That's just completely different. Yep. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, nice. So much better. And that's a lovely shot as well.
Yeah, it's on the green. Yeah. Lovely as a.
Oh, I tell you what, that's even more that time. I think you got 74 there at the top. Yeah, hit 74 there before you got to the top. So you're really getting it into that lead side nice and early. And then you start pushing off of that. Yeah, you're pushing off of that lead side, which is accelerating the hips. Yeah, it's good. That's really good. That's really good. That's a much better pressure trace as well here. Much more linear kind of trace, not going forwards, backwards as much more level through there. Yeah, it's just completely different.
That's a little thin.
It's a good pressure trace though. It's a much better movement.
Oh, that was way thin. Ugh. Ugh.
Tell you what, that's really good though. That's probably one of your better ones. 72 there. So you loaded into the lead side. 60. Yeah, see, then it backs off of the lead foot. Yeah, see, that's good. You get that push off of the trail foot a bit more.
Probably.
Yeah, that's the old one. That's the one we don't want. Because that's the one where it doesn't come off the lead foot at all. It actually increases into the lead foot, so you're not pushing off the lead foot. Yeah, again, that's just completely different. That's a totally different golf swing. So you get it 74% there, which is really good at that point. So at that point on the way down, where your lead arm is here at 9 o'clock, that's where you want to be, ideally maximum pressure into that lead side. So that's really good. You're at 74 there, and I think you were maximum pressure. Pretty much, yeah, 76 there. Now we should really come off of that lead side. So we should really see that number from 76 there come down to something like 60 maybe. Yeah, 59. So that's really good. Then you've got the jump, you see, you're now pushing off of that lead side. Your pressure's then increasing from only like 24% on your right foot at that point. So you're then getting that little bit of extra pressure then off of your trail foot. Yeah, that's really good. That's the one. That's what we want your pressure to be doing. That's what I want your pressure to be doing. So where we're getting much more into that left side at the top of the backswing, we're then pushing off of that lead side, getting a bit of push off the trail foot. Yeah, that's a really good move. That's the move we're looking for. And that's the move we've always been looking for. It'll just give you a different way to measure it now. Yeah, really good again. So this is the argument for it. This has always been my argument for it. You see, when you look at like the people that do lots of pressure videos and stuff like that, and look at what tour players are doing, a lot of them are getting up and they're kind of getting over onto that right side. They're unweighting and getting over onto that trail side. Then it shifts. You recenter and then load into the ground. And then you get all the push off of it. So you do get a big spike. But I just think for normal golfers, it's just too much to do to get from here back into position and then back up into a good position through impact in a downswing that's taking about a quarter of a second. It's just too much to do. So they're going to be getting from here, where it's up and unweighted into that trail side. Then it gets into that lead side, like 75-80% into the lead side by this point here. It's so much to do to change from there to there in such a short space of time. Where getting to here and being already at that 70-75% at the top of the backswing, you've only got to then push off of that and get that one movement happening versus like 3 or 4 different things happening. And that's where the massive inconsistency comes from for your average golfers. So heading towards this pressure at the top is just going to give you so much more consistency. And then it's that big jump off of that lead foot. You know, we worked on that jump, that pop, that really firing through. Remember, all your really good shots have always been when that lead side just fires up and back. I don't think that looked quite as good, but let's see. 6 size 70. Yes, it never comes off of that side, does it? Not really. You were 70 at the top, and we're still 66 by that point there. And that just hasn't fired back, has it? That left hip hasn't fired back. So it is that separate that needed that more separation between lower body and upper body again.
That was toe.
Yeah, I don't think that got there either. I don't think that was quite your. It's not bad. You are more loaded into the lead side. You get up to 74. Yeah, at least it's coming off of the lead side. Not quite as much as it was. Just a little late, that one. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's more like it. I wasn't watching. I was just watching you that time. What's your pressure say? Yeah, 74. Yeah, increases. Yeah, there you go. So that's much better again. Yeah, it really is that move. That could be just a little earlier with that leg jumping back. You'll probably hit a lot of thins just to start with doing it when you're pushing off of the ground, but
You're getting a lot of thin, yep.
yeah, that'll go though. That'll improve.
Then
nice. That's what that does. That's pretty cool. So you can flip that. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. No, I do like that. Yeah, I do like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's very cool. I do like that little, makes it more see-through. Yeah, again, you see that's really good. Get it 70 watt, 70 up there, and it comes all the way down to 60 coming in. Yeah, so that's good. That's decent. We should be a little bit more into that trail toe and pushing harder off of that trail toe at that point to really get that lead hit behind you more, but we can work on that a little bit more another time. It's just getting that early bit right first.
you like that?
Oh yeah, that's 75% at the top there.
Now look at the toe on the follow on when I hit the ball.
Oh yeah, look how much you. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the best one yet by a mile. Look how much you pushed off of that lead foot, and you're getting the push then off of the trail foot. You see, so
Yep.
here you're like what 74% at the top of the backswing. So we've already got it there. We've basically already got into the loaded lead side by the time you reach the top. So we've already preloaded that. We haven't got to worry about getting back into that position. This is a big move that I think helps recreational golfers, even my level, just helps make it easier into downswing. So then you are preloaded into that. So then you get down into the 70s, still 70 at 9 o'clock down. And then the impact, you've really fired off that because impact there, you're 52. So you've dropped 18% there of your weight from your right side, from your left side back to your right side. So you are now getting that push off of the right side, which really helps. And you can really see that in the down the line view where your left butt cheek is opening up or your pelvis is opening to target more. So that massively helps you get through the ball. That's it. That's your move. That is your move. And it's that move that we've talked about for so long, where it's this, where we're getting into the fridge here, and then it's up and away from it this way. So we're pushing down and left butt cheek into it, gets us loaded into the lead side. Then as we push that back and away from the fridge, and then it drives towards target, that's where we're getting that extra bit of pressure into the ball of the right foot. So on mine, when you see mine on there, I'd be getting it the same at the top. And then at impact, I'd be getting it probably 55, 45 in favor of my right side coming into impact. So I'd be really backing that pressure up through impact. So it was actually pushing off of the right foot. So I'd get that extra little bit of push off of the right side.
That's too fast of a swing.
Yeah, don't rush it. That's the only thing to watch out for. It's probably not a bad move, to be fair, but yeah, it's a really good move. Actually, just a bit too quick. Try and feel that when you're at the top, try and feel that you then flip that round with the lower body, that you're effectively in your backswing, your right butt cheek's moving back towards target, and then in the downswing, your left butt cheek's moving back and away from target. Yep. And that will help you get into that lead, or that will help you get off of that lead foot, but it will help you get more into that trail big toe. Ooh. Ooh. You did back up there. Oh, yeah, even more into the left there. That's as much as you've gone. 77 at the top into the left. So that's really good. You've got a much bigger load into that. Yeah. Yeah, then you get back into that trail foot after. But yeah, no, I like that. That's really good. So much more load into the lead side there. Bigger push off of it as well. Yeah. That's what we need.
Well, I saw it down in the 40s that time. When I hit the golf ball, I saw it into the 40s that time.
Was it? I wasn't watching.
Huh?
I wasn't looking.
Right around impact, it looked like it was around the 40s on the right side. I mean, the left side.
Yeah, so 73. Yeah, there we go. That's so much better. Yeah, and then you're clearing that lead hip back and out of the way. So, when we've talked about this before, where do you remember I was saying about like at this point here, this is when we're the most this way. And then as we go forwards and through in towards impact, we should now see this lead side here clearing back away from this red line. So when you're getting everything working, that lead side will be clearing back away. So see how that clears back away there? That's what it should be doing into impact. So it's just, even that's just that little bit late. And the difficult thing, and this is why when you were getting into that position, this is why I've been working you so hard on this damn position here. Because as soon as you get this position and your upper body gets here, it leads to you doing this, doesn't it? You know how we've always saw when you were here, your upper body would fall backwards. But as your upper body was falling backwards, your pressure was always still moving forwards into that lead side. So with that movement, you were never really getting any real push off of the ground and any real force to make you rotate through the ball. So from here, that extra push into that lead side with your butt going that way, and it very much is that kind of, you're almost feeling like the pressure is just going through the spine angle down that way. So that's why the spine angle this way is so important, because we can feel like we're putting all that pressure down through the angle of the spine there. Now it can push up and back the other way, so it's pushing back up through the spine this way. And then I get that extra push from the trail side, which pushes me bam up through the right leg and through this way. So that's where we're going to get that push and that drive through the ball.
Right.
And you can see that. You can really see that now. You can really see that when you start to do it. So for me, seeing you and Joe with the pressure, Matt, has just shown exactly
opposite
exactly what I could see you two doing.
Right. Joe told me, he says, I just can't do what Shane needs me to do. I just physically can't do it.
And the reason he can't physically do it is because he's telling himself he can't physically do it.
I mean, after his lesson, he sent me a text message and he's like, I just can't do it.
But it's because he's convincing himself he can't do it, because he's done it loads of times in previous lessons. That's the difficult thing. You guys convince yourselves that you can't do something, but
I think I work pretty damn hard.
But you can.
I think I work pretty damn hard.
17. Yeah, see, that's so much better. So it's just completely different than what it was at the start. You're getting that lead side clearing, you're pushing off of the ground. Yep.
Ooh. Oh my. 161 with a fucking 8-iron.
Ooh, I tell you hit 80 then.
Huh?
You actually hit 80 then. You hit 80 left at the top of that. Look at that.
Holy shit.
You're 80. Yeah. That's ultimately where we want you to be, is pushing that up to 80, because then you've just got so much you can push off of that. So 76 at the top is where you actually were as you started your downswing. There's your 20% gone already. You get it down into, yeah, look at that. 59. Look at that. That's crazy. From where that was, 70, 79 at the top of backswing, 80 pretty much at the top of backswing.
Right.
To then backing up to just 60, 59 at impact. That's just crazy, isn't it? How much more you're pushing off of that lead side.
Yep.
Which is really good, really good. And how much more, again, rotated you are through impact, how much more your head isn't backing up. So that's the one. No surprise, and that's your best shot.
Oh, I didn't read that one. That was a good one too. Matt keeps moving on me.
Well, yeah, we'll do now. You're using the ground more. Yeah.
Am I ready to hit?
You see, effectively, yeah, I don't know why it didn't go last time. Everything was ready. Effectively, that mat should go. Imagine this is my left hand is my left foot and then right foot. Effectively, the mat should be moving that way.
It is.
Yeah. As
it's
you're
moving,
kind of...
It's moving backwards toward behind my left foot.
Yep. Yeah, that's how it should be moving. Yep.
It is.
And that's very much what you want to feel like you're doing with your feet as well. Very much what you should be feeling with your feet. Yeah. Yeah, that's very, I think that's a really good way to feel it, is feeling like you're trying to literally physically move the mat that way as you're doing your downswing. Yeah. Yeah, again, just really good. You were down 76 to 56 there. Ooh. Again, it looked good. I just love the fact that it's just showing exactly what I knew it was showing. But it just makes it easier for you guys to work on it, because you can get your numbers from it. See, that'll be now, as you're getting through it more, as you're getting more use of the ground, you're getting much more open with the pelvis, open with the body and everything through impact, that you're going to be delivering the club with the body effectively. So instead of doing this and where you're pushing forwards and the weight's always staying forwards, you wouldn't close the face if you weren't throwing the arms a bit across the body. So all of a sudden, what we're doing now is we're loading into a better position at the top. We're pushing off of that, which is squaring everything up with rotation, but you're still just adding a little bit of right hand into it. And that's what's just closing that club face down. So that's to be expected. Just while you're learning it. Or again, you hit 80 on that one. 81. Oh. You actually hit 81 on that one before. I want to look at that one before. You actually hit 81 in this backswing, which is the most you've got on your left side. Yeah, look, you hit 81 there. Ooh, and then 58, down even more. That's good. 81 to 58. Yeah, see, that's actually really good. What can you do on that next one? Yeah, never as much. Never quite as much. $75 to $57. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's so much better. It's getting way better. 54, 46. Yeah. So you are starting to get a little bit of acceleration as well now from that trail foot. That trail foot's actually starting to push you through impact as well, which is good. Which is really good. Yeah, I like it. Still, the focus for me is very much on that top of backswing position. When you can get that closer to 80 at the top, it's always just, it looks so much better, and you're primed to get into better shape in the downswing. Yeah. Just more down, more really try and feel you put a lot more pressure into the ball of that lead foot, and then you just stamp on it as you start your downswing. You really, like, you've got something under that lead foot that you're just going to crush it.
Like that.
Yep. Yeah. You're just absolutely going to crush it. You're going to load into it at the top of the backswing, and then you're just going to crush it. Yeah, just a little late. Just that little late. Now, what did that hit? 72. Yeah. Got to get that more left, more down, more left. Yeah, better. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. And then there's just the hands a little bit, which is shut the face down, but yeah, big jump off of that there. 54, 46. That's getting closer through impact. Yeah, gets it down to 53, 47. So that's much better through impact. Yeah, I do like that. It's a better finish as well. Yeah, there you go. Yep. This is what I said to Joe as well, is just put it up like that, put it on the screen like that, and just watch what your pressure does. See how far you can get it into that lead side at the top in those practice swings. Just get it so that you can see that on the screen in front of you, and just get it
I have
to
to have the screen down here.
Yeah. You almost need to mirror it to like your iPad down on the floor or something, don't you? I can't remember what the app was I used to use for that. That would probably be a good thing to do. I
can't remember what the app was. I'm sure you'll know of an app that you can mirror the PC to the iPad. Get your big iPad down on the floor in front of you.
Ah, son of a.
With that pressure on it, so you can see what it's doing. And just actually work on making the movements where you're moving the pressure the way you want to move it without actually swinging the club through impact as such, but you're just doing the rehearsal. Just getting used to moving it. Yeah, see, that was like 87 at the top. I think it peaked at on that one. Yeah, that might have been, oh, that might have been like 84 maybe. That went really quickly, but there was a lot. Yeah, 84 it was. Oh, I saw an 84 there. Yep. Obviously, the more you get on that side, the more you can then push off of that side. It just then is that little bit harder. And then look at that there. So let's just see what this one does as you've hit it. Yeah, 82. And the one before that you did. Yeah, okay. So this is the first one you've actually done it. This one here, I was just at that point as you hit that last one. So you were 84 there. And now it's a bit late. It's a bit after impact, but it's the first one where you've actually done it. So 84 down to 67. I mean, it's still pretty good. We want to be off that more because it's more loaded into it. Obviously, there's a point where if you load more into that lead side, you've got to then fire off of that side quicker to get the pressure off of that side, yeah? But that's ultimately what we want to do for the speed as well. But here, this is the first one. You actually get it. And again, it is a bit late, but look, you have got that off the right side then. You have backed it up at that point. We almost want to be there at impact. I'd almost want to see you there at impact. I get it like 55-ish on the right side coming through impact when I'm on the better ones. Oh, that's nice. See, the more you get open with your body, the more you push off the ground, you get more open. But the trouble is you're just getting the hands working a bit too much. Again, that was an 84. Again, just that little late, but it's really fiery off of the ground. Yeah, so again, it backs up through there. It's just that little bit late. Ooh. Hello. Yeah, no, that's a bit wild, but it doesn't quite get. There's a better one though. Through impact, it was earlier. Nowhere near as much into the lead side at the top. But through impact, it was pretty solid. Yeah, you did get that backing up earlier. I think that's probably the way you've got to feel it. I know it's super extreme, but that probably is the way you've got to feel it. We still want to get it 80 odd. So it's getting the two together, isn't it? Because you then fired off this so much there. Look, there you go. That's really good. You have then got it on the right side, pushing off the right side at impact. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then look at that extension through there, really getting that extension, really getting that push off of the ground. So we want that downswing with one of those 84 top of back swings. Oh, I tell you what, that's not bad. And it won't hurt just to get yourself all warmed up and get into this a bit. Yeah, again, you push off that side really well. And then just do a few like this. Just a few, not too many. And then you can just back off it. Oh, man, I've got to go. Time's gone so quick. Yeah, that was good. Oh, I tell you what, that was pretty solid. There we go. 80, 77. And then, yeah, down to 53. There we go. So that's so different. So different coming into impact. It's a very different trace, very different looking trace there compared to what it was. Like completely different trace going through that.
Okay.
Love it, dude. Love it.
I know you gotta go.
Oh yeah, I've got a little poorly Sapphire standing at the door, and I've got my next one to get onto as well.
All right, my friend.
Bless. All right, buddy. Good to see you.
I'm gonna
Good
go
work.
get Ralph. Go get Ralph and go get Rufus.
All righty.
All right, be easy, brother. I love you.
Take care. Love you, dude. Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.